The calm expanse of the Grand Line stretches out, its waters as peaceful as a painted sky, where the Thousand Sunny glides with an easy grace. On deck, the Straw Hat Pirates bask in a rare moment of tranquility. Luffy is fishing with Chopper, Zoro is napping against the mast, and Sanji is preparing a refreshing drink for Nami and Robin. Suddenly, Luffy's line goes taut, and with a mighty heave, he pulls up not a fish, but a tangled mess of fishing net. Caught within its knots is something extraordinary, a sea chart, crafted from a material that shimmers like captured starlight. As Nami unfurls it, the chart glows with a soft, pulsating light, its lines shifting and rearranging before her eyes. Robin, ever the scholar, leans in closer, her eyes tracing the ancient, swirling script. With a thoughtful hum, she deciphers its meaning, her voice filled with a quiet excitement. The chart, she announces, points the way to the Sunken Star, a legendary artifact from the Void Century, rumored to grant its wielder the absolute power to command the ocean's very currents. The promise of such a grand adventure, and the mystery of an artifact tied to the lost history, sparks an immediate fire in the crew's eyes. Following the mystical map, the Thousand Sunny ventures into an uncharted territory where the world seems to hold its breath. The bright, sunny sky gives way to a perpetual twilight, and a thick, unnatural mist coils around the ship like a living serpent. The sea beneath them turns a deep, inky black, swallowing the light. From the ghostly fog, familiar, menacing figures begin to emerge, phantoms of their past. Arlong's cruel grin materializes from the mist, Crocodile's sandy form rises from the deck, and the shadows of other defeated foes close in around them. A shiver of unease runs through the crew, but it is quickly replaced by hardened resolve. This is a sea of illusions, a test of their will. With a steely glint in his eye, Zoro unsheathes his swords, his blades cutting cleanly through the ghostly apparitions. Sanji's legs become a blur of motion, his powerful kicks dispersing specters with fiery impacts. Not to be outdone, Usopp fires his Kuro Kabuto, launching pop greens that erupt into tangled vines and explosive flora, disrupting the Phantom's ethereal forms. It becomes clear that a powerful will is behind this spectral gauntlet, a guardian determined to keep them from their goal. Breaking through the veil of illusions, they arrive at the coordinates marked on the chart, a colossal underwater volcano, its peak piercing the dark sea like a jagged crown. A powerful current pulls the coated Thousand Sunny down into its vast, hollow core. There, in a cavernous chamber lit by rivers of magma, sits a throne of polished black obsidian. Seated upon it is a towering figure draped in shadows, the Void Emperor Cage. In his hand, he holds the source of the charts like the sunken star, now pulsing with a dark, foreboding energy. Cage's voice echoes through the chamber, a cold and hollow sound that promises oblivion. He declares his intent to use the star's power to halt all the world's sea currents, to silence the noisy heart of the ocean, and plunge the globe into an eternal, stagnant calm. As he speaks, his shadow minions dark, fluid creatures of pure malice pour forth to meet the Straw Hats. The battle is joined. Elsewhere, the world feels the disturbance. On a distant island, Shanks looks up at the sky, a serious expression on his face. At Marine headquarters, a frantic officer delivers a report to a grim-faced Admiral Akainu about the sudden, inexplicable calming of major ocean currents. Back in the volcano, fueled by the unwavering trust of his crew, Luffy pushes forward, his fists glowing with haki for a final, earth-shattering confrontation with Cage. With a roar that shakes the very foundations of the volcano, Luffy unleashes a devastating blow, pouring all of his strength and will into one final Gum attack. The impact doesn't just strike Cage, it shatters the dark energy he has forced into the sunken star. The artifact is flung from his grasp, his control broken. As the Void Emperor dissolves into nothingness, the sunken star floats into the center of the chamber, its oppressive aura vanishing. It transforms, revealing its true nature, not a weapon of control, but a magnificent, luminous pearl the size of a giant's heart. It radiates a warm, pure light, and a powerful, life-giving pulse emanates from it, restarting the ocean's heart. The currents surge back to life, stronger and more vibrant than ever before, cleansing the sea of the unnatural calm. As the water clears, the Straw Hats gaze upon the true treasure, understanding that the real prize wasn't an artifact to be possessed, but the freedom of the sea itself, which they fought to protect. The adventure was the journey. Riding the newly invigorated currents, the thousand sunny bursts from the sea's surface into the warm glow of a breathtaking sunset, its crew laughing and cheering, their sails set for whatever grand adventure lies beyond the horizon.